Welcome back, my awesome students. So in this lecture here, we're going to set up another page that we haven't touched yet, which is the code page. Let's go to public. And this page here is going to be responsible that every time we click it, it's going to send that code automatically to our phones. We're going to get the code in our phones, and then we're going to record that in a database. And then we are going to get that code and paste it in the verify page. All right. So this is just an example, guys, just to show you how this API is used and how you can apply it to your applications. All right. So this is a very small project, but I think it's very useful for you guys to learn how to do this stuff. That's why we created the whole course, right? Let's go and create the code page, code.php, and let's just say hello here. Let's see if that works. We need to fix this every time you refresh. That is going to submit it. We can fix that later, but you just have to check the form in a different way. That's all. If I click code here, we get that page to we are there. Okay, perfect. So what we need to do is we need to get some of this data that we got here, basically almost the same thing. Okay, we just don't need the, as a matter of fact, we just take everything that is in the catch right here. We take everything from there, we copy it, paste it here, but let's make sure that PHP is enabled here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now there are a couple things that we need. Of course, we need to include the Twilio REST API library here, right? And one thing that I need, that I also want, is I want to have a session because we're gonna need information in the other page, and I want to produce some type of code. This is the code that is going to be sent to your phone, or the code that is going to be recorded in a database. We are gonna create a small some data in a database in a minute. Okay, so hold on. Let me just cut this. I want to use a function called unique. You can pass a whole bunch of different things inside this unique function, but by itself it's going to produce a unique number. Okay, but I want to save whatever is there in a session, and I also want to save it in a variable. So I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, so if you want to see this in action, all you have to do is just echo the code like this, and I'm going to comment this out, and let's just come back here. I put my cursor there and press enter. If I press code, you can see that that gives me a unique number every time I click it. Okay, you can put an MD5 function in here and make it really long if you want, but that's it. All right, so now let's test it out. If I press code, hold on, echo this out. Let me see. Make sure that everything is right. Code. All right, let's go to our usage here. Okay, dashboard. All right. Sometimes this will give you a problem, so make sure that you want to get print some type of message. Okay, so obviously this is not running for one reason or the other. but we're gonna find out what's wrong with it. Okay, create the message, the post. Oh, because we don't have a number here, so we need to put this down manually. So the number that we need, the Google number. Okay, so let's just do that and just say it's going to the plus symbol 539. Guys, and use your own number, don't use mine, because you're not gonna get, you need a message, right? So now if we go back here, oh, and another thing that we need to change is that we need a code, right? So this here, it's that, and we're just gonna say your message, your online code is, just like that. Okay, and let's just take one of these out. Oops, sorry. What in the world did I do here? Your online code. Close this. Why is it telling me that? Expect it. Oh, I took one of these out. There, well, all right, perfect. Let's go back here. Unable to create record. It's not a valid number. I'm gonna put a number here. Okay, now that should fit it. All right, let's just go back to our application real quick. Right there, and voila, it's fixed. Okay, as you can see here, it's going to send you that there, that code. Okay, all right, so make sure that you put a plus symbol and a 1 if that's the number you're using. You know, for my case, I'm in the United States, I put the plus symbol and the 1. Anything else that's not working in your side, make sure that you check your country. I think the Twilio documentation has information about the specific country and all that stuff. Okay, so this is working. All right, the next step, it would be to try to create a database and have this recorded in the database, because that's how our application is going to take it, right? We're gonna get the code from our database, and we're gonna be able to verify it. We can also do it by session, but I think it's more secure having a database as well. So let's do that in the next lectures. Take care.